All right, hello, I am one. I am limited to 5 minutes on this screencastify video, so I'm going to go pretty quickly. This is about how to determine residuals and upper and lower bounds lines. So to save time, I've already done what we learned last time, which is I've pasted in a set of data. This is different than the set of data you're going to use, but same idea. I have forearm lengths and heights. And I've also put in my line of best fit. So I have my slope and my y-intercept over here, slope of 1.96 and the y-intercept of 1.14. And so what you can do is the residuals, as you learned, are the difference between each of these green points and how far it is away from the black line. So there's each green point has its own residual value. And what we're looking for is the residual with the biggest value. And so one way you can do that, you don't have to do that, is you can go over here to click plot. And what that does is it shows you all the different residuals. Each red point corresponds to one of these points up here. Or you can just sort of look and see which one seems to be furthest away. And it looks to be, and it's furthest away in either direction. So it looks to be this one, which is 28,190. And you can go down here and see that this residual is, it's 20.889 centimeters above the expected line. That one's 18, so that's not as large. And then the furthest one away down here is negative 14, so that's not as large either. So we can take this one right here, and we're going to say that is our largest residual. So that's going to define our boundary, and it is above. So so it's going to be our upper bounds. So then what we're looking for then, I'm going to go over, I'm going to write something down, and then I'm going to go over there, is a line that goes through that point that's parallel to our line of best fit. So the line of best fit has a slope of, I'm just going to call it 1.96378 plus b, and we want it to go through the point 28,190. So this is something you've learned before. So I'm going to flip over to Jamboard here, and here's the math you do. You plug in 190 equals 1.96378 measurement x times 28 plus b. By the way, if I run out of time, I'm just going to make a second video, and maybe I'll get fancy and edit it together. Or maybe not. So using my calculator, 1.9638 times 28 equals, that's 54.98. I'm rounding. And so solving for b, I'm going to get 135. It's actually 0.0, so I'm just going to call it that. So my line is 1.96x plus 135. That, we hope, is the equation of the upper bounds. So now I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to type in a new equation, y equals 1.96x plus 135. And what you see is a line that's parallel to my line of best fit and passing through the furthest point away so that all other points will be within that point. So I'm going to stop the recording now, continue it on the next video segment.